Hey hi dudes, welcome to Ash Talks. Today let's list out the South Korean series released in 2024. Though, I only picked the list which have good story and screenplay, action-packed and some feel-good drama. In this list, some series also comes with second season. We'll also see that. Hope you'll like this content. Also watch my previous videos too. Make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the like button if you like this video. So, let's get into this video. First, let's start with the Pork Cutlets series. The Pork Cutlets is a special mini-series with 2 episodes. Cast of the series is Yoon Sang-hoon, Jaeon Hae-bin and Lee Jong-ok. Plot of the series is, village chief Ya Wong, proud of his virility and 3 sons, but longs for a daughter. When his wife Shin-ae gets pregnant again with another son, she suggests vasectomy and Ya Wong faces the same problem like Baekgu, the neighborhood Casanova dog that will be getting neutered. On the other side his friend Doc Sam, has eyes on his village chief position. Though this series sets in a village and they shown each character in different way. It's a light-hearted feel-good drama. Each characters has their own humors and it worked well. It's a full of fun and entertaining story. But the sad part is it has only 2 episodes, that's a big disappointment. However, it's a must-watch fun series that you don't have to miss. Night Flower is a series with 12 episodes. Cast of the series is Honey Lee, Lee Jong-won, Kim Song-jong and Lee Ki-woo. The plot of the series is Honey Lee in the role of Jo Yo-hwa, a widow of a noble family during the Joseon dynasty. While she spends her days at home playing the dutiful daughter-in-law to her late husband's family, Yo-hwa secretly sneaks out at night to take care of those who need help using her martial arts skills. And also to find her brother who he worked for the king. On one of these nights, Yo-hwa encounters Park Soo-ho, an intelligent and handsome military officer whose life changes after their encounter. As the two begin to cross paths more frequently, Yo-hwa begins to dream about a future with Soo-ho. It's a action-packed comedy drama with less romantic scenes. This drama had some twists that it handled nicely. The mystery was intriguing and interesting. The performances were also good. It's a good series to watch. Death's Game is a mini-series with 8 episodes. It's a fantasy thriller drama. It's adapted from the webtoon manhwa. Cast of the series is Seo In-guk and Park Sadam. The plot of the series is, Choi Ye-jae grew up in a poor family background, but he had a bright and kind personality. After 7 years of failing to find a decent job, he is now full of desperation and despair. He decides to end his life and he thought everything would be over after taking his own life, but, after his death, he faces the being Death played by Park Sadam, who is standing in front of the gate to hell. She gives the punishment to him to experience death 12 more times through different bodies. If he wants to avoid going to hell, he must survive. This series has an interesting story because it has a feel of real and exciting action. The story factor is thrilling from start to end. It really connects with you in an emotional way and gives a life lesson at some point. It's one of the must-watch series from the release of 2024 line. Parasite the Grey is a sci-fi horror series. It's a mini-series with 6 episodes. It's adapted from the manga series written by Hitoshi Iwaki. Cast of the series is Jaeon Sanae, Koo Kyo-won and Lee Young-yeon. The plot of the series is Yoon Soo-in, who is infected with a parasite on her hand and start a strange cohabitation as it failed to steal her brain. Sol Kong-woo chases a parasitic water to find his missing sister, and Choi Jun-kyung is the team leader of the parasitic life team The Grey, and lives only to exterminate the parasite after losing her husband to the parasite. This series is full of horror and action-packed drama. The adaptation from the manga is good. Though it comes up with 6 episodes and it feels lack at some scenes, and with the less episodes the character placement is important but somehow it missed. The last episode is felt like kind of ended it in rush. Hope they will correct it in season 2. However, it's a good series to watch. The Midnight Studio is a fantasy romantic comedy series with 16 episodes. Cast of the series is Ju Won, Nara, Yoon Soo and Eum Moon Suk. The plot of the series is Cogiju, a lonely photographer who is bound by a contract to take pictures of the dead for generations in his family, meets Han Bom, a woman who protects him from death, and realizes the preciousness of life as he faces life and death together. The series mainly focuses on 4 main characters. The story of those characters is good as well as the story of other ghost characters, which visiting to the studio is also well written and connected to the emotion easily. Some comedic scenes are also worked out well. And with the usual K-drama plot, which is like 2 main leads have connection from childhood and later they know about it. Romantic scenes between 2 main leads are less. The plot may resemble the famous Hotel del Luna series, but the story and the origin of the curse are different. However, both series have fresh episodes, but what the flaw is music. Yes, in Hotel del Luna songs and background score plays the important role, but it lacks in this series. Other than that, it's a good one to watch. Marry My Husband is a romantic revenge drama with 16 episodes. It is adapted from the web novel. Cast of the series is Park Min-young, Na In-woo, Lee Kyung and Song Ha-yoon. Plot of the series is Ji-won, who is a breadwinner of her family, being killed by her husband who had an affair with her best friend, goes back 10 years in the past and has a chance to change her fate with the help of Ji-hyuk, who works as a chief in the same department and has a crush on Ji-won. The story and characters are perfect and well written, but it lacks in some scenes. However, the main lead Ji-won, played by Park Min-young, done her extraordinary performance in both the timelines. And her revenge scenes on her best friend will make you feel happy and relive, because her best friend character played by Song Ha-yoon is more of a hateful and irritable one. Her performance is also good as Min-young. If you're fan of full of romantic and revenge type series, then it's for you. Overall, it's a fun and entertaining one. LTNS is an adult comedy mini-series. With 6 episodes. Cast of the series is Esam, Ahn Jae-hong. The plot of the series is Woo-jin and Samuel, a childless couple who have been married for 5 years. Woo-jin is highly driven, but works as a receptionist at a 3-star hotel with a modest salary. Meanwhile, Samuel graduated from a prestigious university and used to work for a major company, but eventually had a mental breakdown and quit to become a taxi driver. Financially burdened and stressed out from work, their marriage has lost all excitement and become sexless. When their financial situation takes a turn for the worst, Woo-jin and Samuel decide to blackmail couples having extramarital affairs to earn some extra cash. At the same time, they begin to reflect on their own relationship. This series is funny with some adult contents and adult jokes and with less action scenes. It deals with the issues of love and misunderstanding that causes the own and others' lives, shown in very hysterical way, and the performance of main leads are good. Though it's good enough to watch. Flex X Cop is an action comedy series with 16 episodes. The cast of the series is Ahn Bo-yeon and Park Ji-yeon. Plot of the series is a 3rd-generation chaebol Jin Yin-soo, who becomes a police detective in the violent crimes division despite his immature personality and his family's wealth. At work, he attempts to wipe out criminals by using his money and personal connections. In the same violent crimes division, a veteran detective Lee Kong-yeon, who is extremely hardworking and dedicated to solving crimes. Initially, she sees Yin-soo and his methods as more trouble than they are worth. However, Kong-yeon starts to see him differently after they are assigned to become partners. This series is fun and entertaining to watch. It has some thrill moments and there is no romantic scenes. The performance were all good. The production announced for its 2nd season. This series is one of the best intriguing plot in 2024. The 8 Show is a psychological survival thriller series with 8 episodes. The cast of the series is Bae Sung-woo, Chun Woo-hee and Ryu Jun-yeol. The plot of the series is 8 people in need of money are invited to appear on reality variety show Money Game. The 8 people are to stay at the studio that consists of nothing but concrete walls. If they are able to hang in there for 100 days, they can divide the winning prize of 44.8 billion won equally. But everything they spend for, including necessities like food, water, electricity, costs 1,000 times more than normal prices and are deducted from the winning prize. And the amount they given to each floor varies. At first it looks interesting, but later in last 2 episodes it lacks and ends the series in rush. But the comedy and the performances are good. For more interesting details about this series, watch the previous video named Movies and Series like Squid Game. Player 2 is an action crime thriller series with 12 episodes. The cast of the series is Song Sung-hyun, Tae Won-suk, Lee Se-yeon, Oh Yeon-seo, and Jang Yoo-ri. The plot of the series is Ha-ri, a con artist, and his friends who are hacker, fighter, and driver, band together to find and steal dirty money illegally collected by the rich. In his scam plan, a police detective Young Soo-min join hands with them and take the rich people's money. Though, Season 2 is continuity of Season 1. In Season 1, Crystal Jung played one of the important roles, and in Season 2, she comes only in first episode. In first season, Ha-ri and his friends were after money, but in second season, they comes for their revenge. The cases shown in this series are interesting, and those cases are all interconnected to the one who they want to get revenge. Most of the fans are disappointed that Crystal Jung is not in Season 2 in her past life. What the writers shown in Season 1 and 2 doesn't make sense, and another character introduced instead of her. Other than that, screenplay is fast-paced and enriching, an excellent viewing experience of action and suspense. The performances are good. Just like Season 1, in this Season 2 5 main leads have the important scenes and done their best part. With no romantic scenes, it has some humor with more action and emotion. It is one of the best series in 2024 to watch. Blood Free is a sci-fi-based action drama with 10 episodes. The cast of the series is Jung Ji-hoon and Han Hyo-ju. The plot of the series is humans have consumed animal meat for millions of years. BF, the biotechnology company that started the era of artificially cultured meat, dominates the market, and people who doubt the BF CEO's actions begin to appear one after another, both inside and outside. It's an artificial intelligence-based story. The making of the series feels like watching a movie. With this story, the production may plan for more than 2 seasons. The ending clears shows the lead for Season 2. With the unique plot, it's a worth-watch series. Crash is a crime and investigation-based action story with 12 episodes. The cast of the series is Lee Min-ki, Kwak Sun-young, Heo Sung-tae, Lee Ho-chul and Moon-hee. The plot of the series is a car crash investigation team called TCI. They're looked down upon because investigating car crashes is beneath the other ranks in the police force, but TCI made other top divisions look like amateurs. The more they become famous, more they faces problems. It has packed with action, comedy, suspense, thrill and revenge too. The cast and the performances are good. Though, it's not the type of taxi driver series or player series. If you love watching these type of series, then you'll definitely love this series. The cases they shown in each episode is new and interesting to watch. And the chase scenes also looks superb. This series won't disappoint you. It's one of the best series in 2024. A Shop for Killers is an action thriller series with 8 episodes. The cast of the series is Lee Dong-wook and Kim Hae-jun. The plot of the series is a girl Jung Ji-in, who lost her parents and grew up in the hands of her uncle Jung Jin-man, who runs a secret and suspicious mall called Mer the Help. The mall was actually a front for a clandestine operation that provided weapons and equipment to professional killers. An unexpected situation occurred to Jin-man. His niece Ji-in unwittingly inherits his dangerous legacy to survive and protect her. This series is crime-based story. It has intense action scenes. The plot is interesting with slow-paced screenplay. To maintain the suspense, they placed some twists and turns that worked out well. A second season has been confirmed in production. It's an entertaining series to watch. It is one of the best series which released in 2024. My Sweet Mobster is a romantic action comedy drama with 16 episodes. The cast of the series is Tae Gu, Han Sun-hwa and Kwon Yeol. It is adapted from the web novel, The Woman Who Plays. The plot of the series is Seo Ji-won, former gangster and current CEO of Thirsty Deer, a food company that hires ex-convicts to offer a fresh start. He meets a woman Go Eun-ha, famous online content creator for kids. After some incident, Eun-ha has to live with Ji-won and his 5 members who live like a family. It's a light-hearted romantic comedy series. The performances of both the main characters and supporting characters are good and fun to watch. Especially the main lead, Ji-won character looks like cold face, but he is the one who will makes us laugh. It has less action scenes with more and more comedy and romantic waves. It's a fun and entertaining ride of series to watch. Chief Detective 1958 is an action crime thriller drama with 10 episodes. The cast of the series is Lee Ja-hoon, Lee Dong-hee, Choi Woo-sung and Yoon Yun-soo. The plot of the series is, Park Young-han is a young detective. He first lives in a village and leads a normal life. When he gets promoted and transferred to the city Seoul, he becomes furious at the reality of human dignity being violated and he struggles to deal with it. He teams up with his colleague detectives and take down the powerful ones. This drama sets in 50s and 60s period. They recreated it superbly. The story and the performances of the stars are excellent and screenplay holds your grip with action, suspense and comedy. Most of the K-drama fans know the usual template of cop story who are against the corrupted and powerful one. This drama also lead the same way, but the way and style of maintaining the ride of thrill and fun mode. Overall, it's a must-watch series to spend a fun and entertaining time. It's become one of my favorite drama. It's one of the best series in 2024. No Way Out. The Roulette is an action crime series with 8 episodes. The cast of the series is Cho Jin-won, Yoo Jae-myung, Yum Young-ah, Sung Yoo-bin, Greg Shu, Lee Kwang-soo, and Kim Sung-chul. The plot of the series is, a streamer known as Masked Man proposes a killing game with a bounty of 20 billion won on Kim Guk-ho's life. Who is an unprecedented heinous criminal is released from prison, and a corrupt police officer Baek Jong-sik, who is forced to protect a criminal in an ironic situation. It's intriguing to watch. It has suspense, thrill, comedy and gruesome at some parts. In my previous video, I explained it with more detail. Please watch it. This series mainly focuses on 5 characters. And a Taiwan actor Greg Shu debuts his first South Korean series and his character Mr. Smile is a Taiwanese professional assassin who comes to South Korea to kill Guk-ho. I think he will play a major role in Season 2 because in the ending scene of last episode, it shows the rival between Mr. Smile and Jong-sik. It's a good one to watch. Gyeong Seong Creature 2 is a sci-fi horror series with 7 episodes. The cast of the series is Park Seo-joon, Han So-hee, Claudia Kim, Lee Moo-sang and Bae Yun-sung. The plot of the series is, set in present day of 2024 Seoul, it is about the story of Ho Jae, who resembles Jang Tae-sang, and Yoon Chae-ok, who meet and explore the unfinished relationship, fate and evil relationship of Gyeong-sun. In Season 1, the story takes place in the year 1945, and in Season 2, story takes place in the year 2024. Compared to Season 1, in this season, it has more flaws and some scenes are force-fit to lead the another scene. This story can't explain without spoilers. The performances of the main and supporting leads are good. The story and the suspense they maintain throughout the Season 1 is missing in Season 2. But it is fast-paced screenplay. If you watch this with expectation as Season 1, in this you will get disappointed. Other than that, I like this Season 2. Hope they come up with better story and more suspense in Season 3. Overall, it's good to watch. Soul Busters is comedy crime action series with 20 episodes. The cast of the series is Kim Dong-wook, Park Ji-won, Seo Yun-woo, Park Se-won, and Lee Sung-woo. The plot of the series is, the lowest-ranked squad Songwon Police Violent Crimes Unit 2 with the lowest arrest rate in the country. After their chief is demoted, the team is exiled to a closed daycare center. They teams up with the new leader of the elite violent crimes team Yoo-bin. Despite the team's initial distrust, Yoo-bin and the team start to bond as they solve cases together and transform into a top-performing squad. For this series, I don't want to give any bad opinion or review. This series is truly an amazing one and performances were all good. It's amazingly well written in both the suspense and the comedy scenes. I'll definitely watch Season 2 if they come up with the same cast and same comedic sense. In this series, there is no boring scenes or boring episodes. This series will definitely make you laugh and enjoy it thoroughly. It's one of the best and worth-watch series in 2024. The Trunk is a romantic psychological drama with 8 episodes. The cast of the series is Gong-yoo and Seo Hyeon-jin. The plot of the series is, a secret marriage service is uncovered when a trunk washes up on the shore, revealing the strange marriage between a couple in the thick of it all. This series is slow-paced and it doesn't connect emotionally on the main characters also, the connections they made are a bit underdeveloped in love and past things to remember. At first, it started with mystery in the house that built slowly but later they focused more on love. The scene of mystery that solved is bit of boring. And more things didn't explain clearly. The performances of main leads and music are quite solid. You can watch this series, if you are a fan of Gong Yoo and Seo Hyeon Jin. For me this series is not so bad but okay to watch. Parole Examiner Lee is an action legal series with 12 episodes. The cast of the series is Go Soo, Kwon Yoo Ri, Baek Ji Won, and Lee Hak Ju. The plot of the series is Lee Han Shin, an ex-corrections officer who quits his initial job to become a lawyer and parole examiner to bring down the very person in Ojung Group, who framed his senior officer, and to take them down, he team up with Ahn Seo Yoon and Choi Hwa-ran. Ahn Seo Yoon, a detective who has motive of revenge against Ojung Group. Choi Hwa-ran, a vicious but kind-hearted loanshark, works with Lee Han Sin and Ahn Seo Yoon to bring down Ojung Group and help them with her underworld connection. This story is kind of Taxi Driver and Player series. In those series, the story is like action and they don't punish them with any law, but in this drama, the story moves with action and punish them with law. It has a good suspense and a good twist in each episode. They take the story with comedy and emotion, and with zero romance. The stars' performances were good. It's an entertaining series to watch. Chicken Nugget is a comedy mystery series with 10 episodes. The cast of the show is Ryu Sung Ryong, Ahn Jae Hong, and Kim Yoo Young. The plot of the show is, a woman steps into an odd machine and becomes a chicken nugget. Now, it's up to her father and admirer to embark on a zany quest to bring her back. This series is quite funny and entertaining to watch, and emotional scenes and little bit of fight scenes are worked out well. But somehow, I was disappointed in the final episode. The ending is so absurd, and I don't want to spoil the whole plot. Other than that, it's good enough to watch. Light Shop is a horror suspense series with 8 episodes. The cast of the series is Joo Ji-hoon, Park Bo-young, Kim Sol-yeon, Bae Seong-woo, Tae Gu, Lee Jung-eun, and Shin Eun-soo. The series is adapted from the webtoon. The plot of the series is a group of strangers, with a traumatic event, and they mysteriously drawn to a light shop that sits at the end of a seedy alleyway. Guarded by a vigilant shopkeeper, the light shop could hold the key to the strangers' pasts, presents and futures. The plot is very unique and captivating. At first, I thought the series will be like Hotel del Luna or something. When the story goes on, it hooks me with more of a mystery. In the first 4 episodes, they shown the 8 characters who are like strangers to each other. In the second half of the series, the mystery was solved, and the purpose of strangers wandering and the depth of the emotion in each character were well written. It has more twists and turns. The emotion is very intense in the last 2 episodes. The performances of the cast is extraordinary, especially Sol-yeon, who played as Lee Ji-young, make us more emotional and hooked to watch entirely. And Lee Jung-eun, who played as Young Yoo-hee, a mother of Yeon-ju, appeared only in the final episode with her little bit of portion. She makes excellent performance. And Joo Ji-hoon, played as Young Won-young, the owner of Light Shop. The character keeps you intriguing to watch. They ended it with a cliffhanger, so there is a chance of season 2. It's one of the best series in 2024 to watch. The Judge from Hell is a fantasy thriller series with 14 episodes. The cast of the series is Park Shin-hye and Kim Jae-young. The plot of the series is, Justicia, a merciless demon judge from hell, is exiled by Baal to Earth after wrongly condemning the innocent judge Kong Bitna to eternal punishment as part of her penance. Justicia is placed in Bitna's body, now tasked with living as a judge in the human world for a year while fulfilling a far darker mission, to track down and condemn 10 ruthless individuals responsible for the deaths of others, all without a trace of remorse. In her process, she meets Han Da-an, a sharp-witted detective, who's known for his meticulous approach to justice. Unaware of Bitna's true identity, he begins to investigate the strange cases connected to her judgments. Both the story and the suspense they maintained are brilliantly fantastic and engaging. The performances of the casts are good in their roles. Female lead Shin-hye, done her best part in it, and the acting of the supporting actors in the profound story also done their best part. Emotions they carried are well driven throughout the episodes and connected very well. Humors also worked out very well. Some small portions of romance are also good. This series is executed well in both legal and action scenes. This series is a worth-watch series, and it's one of the best series in 2024. The Fiery Priest 2 is an action comedy series with 12 episodes. The cast of the series is Kim Nam-gil, Kim Sung-kian, Lee Haney, Ko Jun, Sung Joon, and Kim Hyung-seo. The plot of the series is, Kim Hae-il is a hot-tempered Catholic priest with a burning sense of justice. He heads to Busan to pursue a drug case which originated in Gudam District, Seoul. In his journey of justice, his friends pursue to help him. With them, a detective from Busan join hands with them. The character development in Season 1 is well written, but in Season 2 it misses mainly in some of the main characters. The cinematography and stunts taken excellently. Comedy worked well but it overshadows the plot and make it feel like weak. But it was balanced perfectly in first season. That's the major thing you'll miss. Other than that, Season 2 is fun and entertaining like Season 1. It's really an entertaining season to watch in the line of 2024 series. Squid Game 2 is a dystopian survival thriller series with 7 episodes. The cast of the series is Lee Jung-jae, Lee Byung-hun, Wee Ha-jun, and Gong Yoo. The plot of this season is, Ji-hun, after winning the Squid Game, giving up on going to the United States and returns to the game to destroy and take down the whole management of Squid Game. Meanwhile, Jun-ho tries to track Ji-hun to help him with his mercenary friends. Though Season 2 of this series is more expected all over the K-drama fans. The hype that gives at the end of the series in Season 1 is the same as in Season 2, which leads to the final season. It created more expectation for Season 3. Comparatively, Season 2 is good as Season 1, but the tension and the suspense they created in first season is mainly missing in this season. For more detailed review and explanation of this season, watch my previous video, in that I explained the pros and cons clearly. Overall, it's good and entertaining to watch. I made this list and reviewed from my point of view. Some may agree or disagree with this, and if I missed any series, just post a comment. Upon these I listed, my favorites in 2024 are Flex X Cop, The Pork Cutlets, The Player 2, Parole Examiner Lee, Soul Busters, Crash, The Fiery Priest 2, Chief Detective 1958, and The Judge from Hell. That's all for today's video. Hope you loved this content. If you like this video, press the like button and make sure to subscribe my channel and keep supporting. Thank you.